Hey, what's going on, guys? So literally just got back from the field. It's 8:42 p.m. right now on Thursday night. Then going into work tomorrow pretty early. But I wanted to hit a workout tonight because that's like my thing to do. As soon as I get back from the field, no matter what time it is, because my gym is 24/7, hit the gym, get a workout in, and start back on that regular rhythm again. So the next time I go to the field isn't for another month. But when I go to the field, it's like October 1st, I'm there for a month. So I'll be gone for quite a long time. But for the next 4 weeks, I'll put up videos on a really regular basis, like 3 or 4 times a week. Tonight I'm going to hit a back workout. I was going to do legs, but tomorrow morning we're probably going to run like 4 or 5 miles for PT. So I didn't want to be sore because it's been a long time since we ran after being in the field for quite a long time. But I wanted to bring to your guys' attention, the new flight formula is out. So I'm trying it tonight for like the 3rd time. Last time I tried it was just samples to get the flavor down. But this stuff is a hard hitter. The reason I reformulated it is because I wanted it to be a more, I don't want to say effective, but a stronger pre-workout. Right now I'm like buzzing on it. It took it 10 minutes ago, buzzing really hard. The biggest changes I made is I increased caffeine by 50 milligrams. So now per serving, it's 300 milligrams. I'm buzzing super hard right now. And I replaced the theobromine with picotropin. So 100 milligrams of picotropin. So in the whole serving, you get 30 servings, 3.2 grams of beta-alanine, 2.5 grams of betaine, 1.5 grams of N-acetyltyrosine, 1 gram of agmatine sulfate, 300 milligrams caffeine, 200 milligrams norvaline, and 100 milligrams of picotropin. So I'm going to hit this workout. I'll show you some clips. I lost some weight. I'm feeling soft. I'm weighing like 210 right now. So I'll get my weight back up. And hope you guys enjoy this video. So going into this workout, I wanted to try some deadlifts since I'm kind of getting back into my lifting rhythm. What I got going on is I have the month of September off. October, I go to California for a month for the National Training Center. And then from November until February, I have no training. So I'll get back on my YouTube game and more frequent uploads for you guys and a lot of more content. But going into this workout, I really didn't know what to expect because at my peak, I was working, 600 for a max. And I could get probably 550 for 4 or 5 reps. And I know I lost a lot of strength from being in the field this summer. From May up until now, our op tempo is just really high in the field almost every other week, and for 2 to 3 weeks at a time. So I ended up going up to 495 for 4 reps, and I was actually really surprised I got that many after being in the field for the last 2.5 weeks. So strength is there, and I contribute that a lot to form. My form has just been solid on the deadlifts for the past couple months, and it just feels really comfortable to get back into it. Obviously, my lower back burned out the fastest, and I lost that endurance, but I did feel the strength and the power off the floor. Now, I wanted to get into some post-gym thoughts, and it's been a while since I had just some time to go through a workout, take my time, and just think deeply. And what I was thinking about was hard work during this workout, because a lot of people, like that guy's a hard worker, this guy's a hard worker, I'm a hard worker. In reality, what I think is there's just people that have different levels of work ethic. And like me personally, I don't consider myself a harder worker than the person next to me. I just think that I naturally have a high work ethic, and that it's what I want to do. And if I know there's something I want to accomplish in life, I'm going to chase it down and accomplish it. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I want to do something within the fitness industry, and that's why I'm creating this YouTube channel. That's why I'm putting content out there. I got my supplement company, and then I just want to create more opportunities for myself after the Army. And people talk about hard work and being on that grind, and they almost put hard work on a pedestal. They put it up there where whenever they accomplish something and contribute to hard work, they contribute it to the time they spend, or time under tension, or they didn't sleep at all. And that's not the way I see hard work. I see hard work a lot differently than that. It's being effective, it's being efficient, it's being smart about what you're doing. And it's not always a deliberate thought process and a plan of hard work. It's something you're just continually doing. You're not a hard worker one day and the next day you're lazy. You're not a leader one day and a follower the next. It's just something that's built into you. It's part of you. And I think if you want to be a hard worker and you're naturally not, it's something you need to adapt to and work towards. And it's almost like that movie Yes Man, where opportunities arise, just take advantage of it. Even though if you normally would say no to something, say yes, and opportunities will create themselves for you. So that's just my thought over this workout and hard work. So I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Alright, so I will show you just how bare my fridge is right now. It's pretty much just condiments. That's really all I have in this whole thing. Eggs, cheese, coffee, one only beer. Just because I was gone for so long, I cleared out before I left. So I did a quick grocery haul tonight. Right now it's about 11 o'clock. So kind of a late one, but I just wanted to grab some stuff for the next couple days. So at the gym, I was going to pick up protein, and this is new. I always get Diamondized Elite protein powder, Snickerdoodle. So my plan is to make overnight oats tonight, and I'll show you that here in a little bit, using this protein powder, oats, some of this Coffee Mate Snickerdoodle creamer, some cinnamon, and then some fat-free, sugar-free cheesecake jello pudding mix, and I got some vanilla too. So whenever I buy these jello mixes, it's always based off of what protein powder I have at the time. Then I just picked up some bananas. This week's cereal is Life, the maple and brown sugar. Life is always been one of my favorite cereals. Some more oatmeal. These have been really good. So I got the regular ones last time. The buffalo wing pretzel crisps are awesome. Absolutely awesome. And then these compared to the regular is only about 1 more gram of fat per serving. Egg whites, some eggs, almond milk. Usually I'll switch between almond milk, regular milk. The only reason I like almond milk a little better is because it's lower on carbs. Some bread, red potatoes, some of my main carb sources for the week. And then for protein sources, I got some chicken tenderloins, which I'm about to make here in a little bit. Chicken breast. And then whenever I'm at Walmart, if I see something that has this yellow tag, so it's knocked down a few bucks, I'll pick it up. Because usually I do it if it's like about to meet the expiration date or use or freeze day. So I'll buy this and I'll just cook it the next day. So this is what I'm going to have for dinner tomorrow. Some reduced fat mozzarella cheese, coconut oil, which I like using a lot better than olive oil. It fries a lot better, specifically in potatoes. Chocolate chips from Overnight Oats. I like getting the mini morsels just because they go a lot farther than regular big chocolate chips. Low-fat cottage cheese for some no protein powder added protein pancakes. I'll just throw that in there, about a serving, half a serving, and then have some on the side. And that is about it, guys. So that'll make a few meals for the next couple days. All right, guys. So I'm about to make this Snickerdoodle overnight oats. So the base is pretty much this Diamondized Elite Snickerdoodle protein powder. But if you don't have that, you can use a vanilla, add some more nutmeg, cinnamon, and a little bit more of this Coffee Mate Snickerdoodle creamer. So I'm going to use a scoop and a half of protein powder, 1 tablespoon of this creamer, 1 cup of old-fashioned oats, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, about a teaspoon of cinnamon, a tablespoon of these Nestle chocolate chip morsels, 2 servings, which is 16 grams of cheesecake sugar-free, fat-free jello pudding mix. And I'm going to add some almond milk as I go. So you want to make it really thick and keep the consistency really, really thick because it turns out even better the next day. So I'll mix this up and show you what it looks like. So when I say you want a really thick consistency, I mean you should be able to hold it upside down and it shouldn't fall out. So that's how it turns out the best. And I already licked the spoon. Tastes like Snickerdoodle cookie batter. So this will be really good in the morning. It's really filling, high fiber, high protein, moderate carb, moderate fat. So try this one out, guys. All right, guys, just got home from work. This morning when I woke up before going to PT, I threw that pork shoulder in the crock pot. So it's been cooking on low for the last 13 hours. Look how it just like literally falls apart. So when I get home from the gym tonight, I'm going to mix the pork with, what I did this morning is I threw it in there with 1 cup of chicken broth. And then I'd say probably an 1/8 cup of red wine vinegar just to help break it down a little more. And then tonight I will throw on some barbecue sauce and then some relish or pickles and make pork barbecue sandwiches. So this turned out really well. Deadlifts last night for the first time in like 2 months, and my lower back is like a knot. Like what I like to do is you like lean to one side, you can feel it. Other side, it's like you can feel your lower lats contracting into your lower back muscles. It's like a good and bad feeling. It's like a win and lose situation. But tonight's going to be my first squat session in 2 months, so that should be interesting. And I'm sure I'll be super sore tomorrow. But I'm working this weekend, so working through the weekend, and then I'll get next weekend off. So it's going to be an early one tomorrow. I'm just losing track of days. Every day just feels like a Monday at this point. But it's whatever. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will get plenty of footage here the next month because I'm not going to the field anymore for the next month. So full day of eating videos, food challenges, maybe the 15,000 calorie food challenge, maybe the 20, maybe the rock cheat day challenge. Rock cheat day challenge. One of those challenges. Hope you guys enjoyed it, guys. I will talk to you in the next video.